Okay, Taurus, I've taken a look at the cards and I'm ready to share. So, when we look at the underlying energy, we have the King of Cups and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So, these are both really good cards. So, what I'm seeing here is we've got someone, now this is masculine energy, king, queen, doesn't matter if it's male or female. This is someone who's pretty content, pretty stable, and emotionally stable. Could be someone creative, but doesn't have to be. And this person is in a really good place financially. And when we're talking, not talking about just money, but when you talk about security and financial freedom and that type of thing, this person's really got it all going on. Like these are just two really good cards. So for an underlying energy, this is a really good space to be in. Someone who's, emotionally mature and stable, got their act together, and they've got their financial independence as well. So this is really cool. I'm liking that. Actually, the reading overall is pretty good. When we take a look at the foundation of the reading, we have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is just a really sweet card. It's about, quite often, and I'm getting this with this too, card of nostalgia, and it's just about life being cute and sweet and lovely. Something that did come up though in the clarifier, they're the Three of Cups reversed. Now, Three of Cups, if it's upright, is usually about like having a great time and getting together with friends and having fun and everything. So when it comes in reverse, it just kind of signals that, and probably in the past, because that's what the Six of Cups I'm picking up anyway. And this, we're talking about the past. You're looking to the past, and although there were good times, there was something that happened that, you weren't too thrilled about. A lot of times the Three of Cups, when it's in reverse and even when it's upright, can signify like a third party situation. Someone did something not so great to their partner or whatever, might have stepped out, might have pulled around or whatever. But this, I'm just getting kind of a general reading of, well, because it's a general reading. That was a dumb statement. I'm getting, what I'm picking up in general, in this general reading, is that there was something that happened that you just weren't too thrilled about. And this is part of the foundation of the reading. And I think that this situation and these thoughts kind of keep coming up, and that's why it's part of the foundation of the reading. So the overall situation, we've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. And the Nine of Cups is about, being happy. You got all your cups, like this guy. Okay, if you turn it up, this dude, he's got all his cups, and he's like, cheers, we're gonna have some wine. He's all happy. He's in a pretty good space. Reversed, what I'm picking up here in this reading is that there's a lot of good happening, like especially with like your Nine of Pentacles here and everything. And it's almost like, and this is going to sound a little bit harsh, I don't mean it to come across this way, but almost like you're taking it for granted. Maybe not even taking it for granted. It's more like you're not seeing the value in what you have. And this is mostly from like a personal and emotional standpoint. Interesting clarifier, we have the Magician. And the Magician, this is about alchemy. And this is about literally making magic. So I'm thinking that what this is telling me is that whatever you're not seeing here, let's say there is something that's missing out of your life or this situation, you have the power to manifest it because you are the Magician, like this little cheeky boo here. So that's what I'm getting from that. That's overall situation, and that's good. Magician's a great card to have, even as a clarifier. When we look in the past, we've got the Eight of Cups, and this is about walking away from something. So it could have been walking away from a situation, could have been walking away from a relationship or a person, could have been walking away from or abandoning old thoughts, beliefs, and patterns as well. And the clarifier that came in is the Empress. And so what I'm getting is, I think this is actually relating to a situation, maybe a project, it could be a relationship as well, but whatever it is, it's something that did not take off. It did not bear fruit, it didn't grow, it didn't nurture, because that's what the Empress is all about. And whatever the situation was, whatever this thing was, you basically had to go, yeah, you know what, it didn't work, it's not going to work, so I just have to walk away from that. And I think it ties into this whole thing from the past and whatever happened in this Three of Cups situation. Now, when we look at the present, we have the Star card, which is an awesome, awesome card. I love it. This is about dreams coming true, things working out, things taking off, stuff coming to fruition. This is just, you know, your hopes and dreams all just coming together, which is an excellent card. Now, with the clarifier of the Knight of Cups in reverse, the only thing I will say about this, and this isn't like what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a huge influence on the present situation, but in making your dreams come true, if they haven't already, if you need help with something, just make sure that you ask for it, because help is available. It's there for you. You just have to ask. So I just want to point that out, just to be cognizant of. And then when we look in the future, we have the King of Pentacles. So kings and queens, these are, whether it's male or female, man or woman I should say, but it's male-female energy. This guy, this dude, he's stable. He's got his act together. And this is around, usually around material things, finances, stability, comfort, that type of thing. And clarified, we have the Queen of Swords, also, but from a female energy perspective. And this is about intellect, and it's about honesty and truth. And I believe this is you. This is going to be you, like in this headspace and just in this energy, which is really nice. So I think that whatever didn't work out in the past that you had to walk away from, something's turned around with this Star card, and you're just going to be feeling really good about it. So when I take a look at what's going on with you, what's going on in your head, we have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is about sort of having to defend yourself. Like, see this dude, he's got his wand and all these wands are coming at him. He's like, back off, man. So anyway, it's being a little bit defensive, or needing to defend yourself, or feeling like you need to defend yourself. And the clarifiers, we have the Death in reverse and the Hierophant. So what I'm getting out of this is that with the Death card in reverse, well, the two together, it's something is ending, and you're feeling like something is ending. And I think you're kind of thinking about the situation where you felt like you needed to defend yourself, and you see that it's ending. It's coming to an end, and the other thought that's going through your head is you don't want to follow the rules. You want to march to the beat of your own drum, and that's probably what you're defensive about, is that whatever stance you want to take, people aren't liking it, and you're needing to speak up for yourself. So that's sort of the thought pattern that's going on with you right now. When we look at external forces, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And the Two of Pentacles is about balancing, like doing the little balancing act and juggling and making sure things are going smooth. And I think what's coming up is that you are going to be in a situation where it's going to be a little bit hard to kind of keep things in check and balance. And I believe it's around some kind of new undertaking that you're going to be doing, because the clarifier is the Fool card, and that's about new beginnings, new journeys, starting something new. So I think you're going to be kind of doing a little bit of an awkward juggle around this. It's not in a bad way, but just something to be aware of when the situation does come to fruition. Hopes and fears. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Actually, I'm just going to talk about these together at the same time. And we have the Queen of Wands, and they're both in the reverse. And sort of the underlying energy of both of them combined is you don't want to get bored. Whatever this is, so I think it might be relating to this thing, this new thing that you're trying to juggle and keep afloat. This is something that you don't want to get bored on, and you don't want to sit back like every day and be looking at this thing, whatever it is, and going, I'm just not in the mood to deal with this. That's your fear of whatever this situation is that is happening, right? And I think if these things don't happen, you're going to be in a really good place, because potential outcome is the Lovers, which is a fantastic card, and it can be around romance, but it doesn't have to be. Lovers talks about relationships and connections and that type of thing, and quite often it's around a choice. So maybe with this juggling, it's a choice you got to make, and it's around this new beginning, but it could just be a fantastic connection with another person. And the clarifier that's coming up with this is the Six of Swords in reverse. And in this context, as a potential outcome, what I'm getting is that there's some kind of really good partnership or connection that's going to happen, and your attitude around it is going to be happy and carefree. You're going to feel really good about this, whatever it might be. Like I said, whether it's romantic or otherwise, it's just a really good partnership and relationship that's coming to you. So that's it. That's the gist of the tarot for Taurus in January. I think it's a pretty cool reading, actually. I'm liking it. There aren't really any cards that suck here, I don't think. No, they're not that bad. I don't even need to play with them. But you know what I am going to do? Let's pick these, because you know I do this. Okay, I'm going to do it just for fun. This is what I do. Get used to my channel. Here we go. The Lovers and the Star. Oh, what a lovely reading. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool, actually. I'm liking it. Sounding good to me. I wouldn't mind having this reading. Spirit. So let's pull a couple of oracle cards just for a couple of extra messages, maybe a little guidance, assurance, just some loving words. So this is the Isis Oracle deck. So we're going to see what Isis has to say. So I'm asking people, what do you guys want to see? Like, I'm thinking, oh, hold that thought. Put a pin in that. So we have here, Talismans of Potency. Sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field, focusing your power and intention, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, bringing physical matter more deeply into light and life. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as a part of your spiritual practice. That's interesting. Huh, never had that card before. That's kind of cool. I'm going to pull two more cards. Yeah, so I want to know what people are interested in. Spirit. I'm going to cut back my intro. I mean, if you've seen my intro once, you don't need to really see it again, probably. But I am going to shorten that. And I might go down to 2 oracle cards instead of 3. I don't know, is the reading too long? I think as long as the content is good and entertaining, then it's not a bad thing. Because I watch other people's readings as well, and some of them I find are really long, and I'm like, okay, does it really have to be that long? I mean, I'm giving up a lot of my life to watch this person's video, so I'm hoping that you guys are finding the content valuable. So let me know. Comment below. At the end of the day, I'm going to do whatever I want anyway, but I do like to get feedback. I think it's pretty cool. So let's see what message we got for Taurus. Okay, 19. What is this? What is this? 19. Business. Deeper look. You are opening to a unique perspective. You are now able to see below the surface to gain a much deeper understanding of what is taking place. This not only applies to your life, but to your understanding of other people as well. You will be able to see the smallest detail and see the energetic pattern of what is occurring. You'll see the consequences, both positive and negative, of your decisions and where they will lead you. This gives you the ability to offer sound counsel to others and to lead your own life in the right direction. I'm liking that. That's pretty cool. I haven't gotten that card too much, actually. So, There you go. Take that for what it's worth. That's some deep stuff. One more. Spirit. What does your soul want you to know? Soul, spirit, same thing. But these are nice cards too. Oh, I think for February, I'm actually going to change up my decks. Maybe not all of them, but I've got a couple of new ones that I'm liking. And I don't know, I don't mind changing things around a bit. I probably will still keep the same tarot ones. Probably the Gilded Tarot anyway, because I just love that deck. Might switch up my Clarifier deck though, because I got a couple of new ones and oh my god, they're so cute. We'll see. See how I feel in February. All right. What do we got? Acceptance. I unconditionally accept, cherish, and love myself just as I am. And I'm not even going to read out of the book for that. I think that, yeah, make sure you do this, eh? Make sure that you accept yourself unconditionally, because that's extremely important. Self-love, self-care, you know, just, you need to realize how awesome you are. I realize how awesome I am. Okay, I have my moments, but you know, you have to deeply love and accept yourself, faults and all.